Hello, you Nintendo fans. It is Super Koopa Nova here. And yesterday was a pretty good day for us Nintendo lovers because we got the Nintendo Direct. There were some pretty decent things in the Direct that I saw. Some stuff that I liked was Princess Peach Showtime. That looks like real fun. Kind of want to buy it when it comes out. And the Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake looks pretty insane too. Also, there's Mario vs. Donkey Kong. You can play as 2 players now, which is pretty epic. But if you're not looking for any of those things, and you're a Mario Kart fan looking for some Mario Kart news, well, the Direct had you covered on that one. So we were given a teaser for the final wave of the Booster Course Pass, including 1 course, and 4 additional characters instead of 2, which, hey, I'm not gonna complain. It's pretty good. Good stuff. 4 characters is better than 2. But with any Booster Course Pass news, the internet likes to go crazy and blow up over something. And well, the last course that was shown, the only course that was shown was Wii Daisy Circuit. And well, because of Datamines, yada yada, people are starting to assume that Daisy Circuit is going to be the final Wii track of the Booster Course Pass. Now, I have a few ideas as to why I think Wii Rainbow Road could still have a potential to show up in the Booster Course Pass. So without further ado, let's get right into it. My first idea is Mushroom Bridge versus Moonview Highway. Now, if you were to ask somebody before Wave 5, they'd probably say, alright, Mushroom Bridge is going to be in the Booster Course Pass, since it's already in Mario Kart Tour, considering all the tour well, not all the tour tracks, but many of the tracks that were in Tour are being ported to the Booster Course Pass. Ask somebody after Wave 5, though, and they might change their opinion, and think that Mushroom Bridge is likely not to come. And here are a few reasons as to why Mushroom Bridge could not potentially make it into the Booster Course Pass. Both Mushroom Bridge and Moonview Highway are city tracks, and no, not like the ones like Paris or London or whatever the tour tracks are that we have. They're actual city-themed courses, such as the N64 Toad's Turnpike in the base game. Now, overall, I think it would be pretty weird to have 2 city courses back to back in each wave, and it would just kind of be weird to have. I mean, since the base game already does have N64 Toad's Turnpike, like I'd mentioned, it does seem a little bit redundant to have a 3rd city-themed course. Now, of course, you could throw that in Mushroom Bridge in there somewhere, but having them back-to-back seems a little bit weird to have it that way. And, well, I mean, if it was Mushroom City in place of Mushroom Bridge, it'd definitely be obvious Mushroom City wouldn't make it in. But I mean, you could still believe that Mushroom Bridge could make it in. But again, they're both a city-themed track, so it'd be a little bit redundant to have 2 city-themed courses back to back. My next idea is Daisy Circuit, the cup finisher. So what I mean by this is if Daisy Circuit was to be the last Wii track, I personally don't think it would make a good cup finisher. If we take a look back in Mario Kart Wii, the Star Cup had Daisy Circuit as the first track. Now, based on the aesthetic of the new Daisy Circuit for the Booster Course Pass, it does look like it could have a potential to be an ending course, or a finishing course, whatever you want to call it. But overall, I don't really think Daisy Circuit would make for a great finishing course, and that Wii Rainbow Road would be a much better fit for a great finishing course, especially because it's like a grand finale. If you look back at Wave 3, right before the end of 2022, we were given 3DS Rainbow Road. It was a great way to finish off the year, and I think having Wii Rainbow Road to finish off the Booster Course Pass, especially considering Wii Rainbow Road is a whole fan favorite, would be a great idea to put it as that one instead of having Daisy Cruiser as the cup finisher. My next idea is that Datamines were just placeholders. So back when Wave 1 had launched, a user on Twitter by the name of FishGuy6564 had managed to somehow uncover the prefixes of all the courses. Now, within all these prefixes that we'd found, there was so many different courses from each game, of course. Majority of them were from Tour. Some had no labels, meaning they would have been Tour original tracks. However, one track was replaced, that being Moonview Highway replacing a whole one of the tracks. Many people were led to believe when Wave 5 was announced that Moonview Highway was the last Wii track, but it had actually replaced a tour track. So I say the Datamines are just placeholders because, well, again, Wii Moonview Highway wasn't actually labeled there in the list, in the prefixes, so it could just be that the Datamines were actually just placeholders. Also, if you take a look at now, compared to the Datamines, you'll notice that many of the tracks are not actually in their original placements, is from the prefixes. Many of the tour tracks and along with the other tracks have been moved around. If you look at Wave 5 as well, Squeaky Clean Sprint was initially planned to be the final track of Wave 5, however it was shifted over into the Feather Cup to be the 4th track of Wave 5, putting Vancouver Velocity to be the final track. Also, on the topic of Vancouver Velocity, it had been planned to be put into Wave 6, but it was then initially moved to the last track of Wave 5. So the Datamines were likely just placeholders, and Nintendo were just having that as sort of a baseline for the Booster Course Pass. Now, for those of you who do want to believe that Mushroom Bridge still has a chance to get in, which I really don't see it having a chance at this point, let's talk about the track killer called the Moonview Highway. Now, another user on Twitter had also mentioned something, that Moonview Highway was initially the one to kill off another track, a Tour Nitro track that is. Now, you could say that Wii Daisy Circuit had killed off another GameCube track, but, well, this user had pointed out that Moonview Highway had already done the track killing, and Daisy Circuit was just supposed to be the final track of the Booster Course Pass. Now again, this could be argued with some of the other points I'd made, saying Daisy Circuit as a cut finisher, which I don't really think it would work as a cut finisher. But then again, Moonview Highway had already killed off a track, and, well, I mean, this could definitely be argued against for sure. But had it been a different track, like an N64, GCN, or a GBA track that was killed off the track, well, I mean, either way, a Wii track still could have killed off something, but it could have been any track that would have had killed off any track for that matter. Well, those are the 4 points I have to make, well, 3 I guess, as to why I still believe Wii Rainbow Road has a chance to be in the Booster Course Pass. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Do you still think Wii Rainbow Road has a chance, or do you think Moonview Highway was the initial track killer and that Daisy Circuit is actually going to be the last Wii course of the Booster Course Pass? Anyway, if you did enjoy, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.